Hey, what's up? This is Paul. So today's video is going to show you how you can guarantee your success by using free Google Ads. And also I've got a case study which I'm going to show you in a minute with Richard Branson, where he was able to guarantee his success and actually start a brand new airline in 1986 using this the very same strategy we're using with our Google Ads. But first of all, I thought it'd be quite good fun to show you inside my account. And also I've got a side-by-side. So I've actually got my Facebook ad account here now. I don't use Facebook ads very often. I don't have an agency at the moment. In fact, I do most of my business all via organic traffic because the top of Google gets 70% of all the search clicks, and it's the #1 search engine on the world. So being on the top of Google is obviously the best place to be on the planet. And with the medium that we're using, it's the best medium on the planet because people are preferring video and podcasts now to websites and ads. So we're basically getting these billboards in this carousel, which is kind of killing it. So, but I wanted to give you a side-by-side. So like I say, I very rarely run ads, but you can see in the last 30 days here, I've actually not spent a penny, okay? And this is today, but if I do the last 30 days on here, you'll be able to see that I've actually generated $145,000 in sales for this one product. Okay, if I actually go for this year, so if we go from the 1st of January, okay, you can actually see we're going to have to go to 14th of June. There we go. That should do it. 1st of January to the 14th of June. You can actually see I've ran $2,830 in ads, and in fact this is the only advertising platform I've used this year. So that's my entire budget for ad spend this year. And you can actually see if I actually go for this year on this product, you can see we generated $461,000, 877, and that's just this one product that we're promoting. On top of that, I actually promote many affiliate products, and usually I'm in the top 10 affiliate using this Google Ads strategy. So I'll quickly show you some of those. So you can see here, that's the strategy I'm going to reveal. You can see here that we, One Funnel Away, Kartra, Webinar Jam, EverWebinar, Groove Pages. This plugin tells you who the top channel creator is and who the top search term is. So I'm usually always up there with just a handful of videos, which is kind of interesting. So let's come back to here. I'm the top 10 affiliate for Kartra, Webinar Jam, EverWebinars consistently for the last 18 months without spending a single penny on ads. And this is the Google carousel. So this is what we utilize. So the reason why this is so important is because if you're going into any business, there are going to be some costs involved, but you want to be able to kind of set the game up to win. And if the money coming in isn't greater than the money going out, then you're not going to succeed. So, and with marketing and with any business really, marketing is generally your biggest expense. It's where all your money goes is on marketing. So, and also there's various businesses as well that you can actually get into where you don't have to spend a single penny, like affiliate marketing. So if you can actually utilize this is what we do. This is like what we do for a living. This is our business, right? And you can actually see here that because we're doing this for affiliate marketing, we don't have any outlay at all. Like this is kind of all free business. It's kind of open for business. And this is a big blue ocean as well. So I'm going to come back to this here and actually talk you through this strategy. Now, when I've shown people this, I absolutely love this. So Richard Branson had a record company in 1986. So he had Culture Club, if you remember them, Mike Oldfield, Human League, like some of the biggest artists in the early to mid 80s. Were signed to his record label, Virgin. And he was basically worth about $30 million at the time. And him and his wife I think they were just messing around. They were island hopping around the British Virgin Isles. And they came across this island called Necker. They pretended they wanted to buy it. I don't think they had any intention of buying it. But they ended up getting it anyway because the guy wanted to sell it for like, I think, $250,000. Imagine that, right? So, yeah. So that's the thing. And so he was trying to get home and he was stuck at the airport. All the flights were cancelled. And the only way to get home was if he could charter this plane. So he basically then hired this plane and he had all these seats that he needed to fill up. So he knew there was like loads of people at the airport, right? He knew that there was like a problem that people needed solving. So he knew that these people wanted to get home. So he wrote on a piece of card, like a big felt tip paper, pen, Virgin Airways. I think he made up the name on the spot, right? Virgin Airways. Wasn't Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Airways. And he said $50 or $100. And he just went round with this piece of card round the airport. And obviously everybody booked the flights because they all needed to get home. And I think he made a little bit of profit as well, kind of crazy. So he obviously helped people get home. And on the plane on the way home, he was chatting to his wife. And he said, look, he said, he was obsessed with aviation anyway. He'd done all these big balloon flights. And he said, I'm going to start an airline. And he went back to his record company and he told everyone, and they went mad, right? Some of them threatened to quit. Some of them did quit. Some of them, like, I think his best friend Nick, who he'd been at school with, basically turned around and said, well, yeah, I think he left. I think he came back a bit later. Some of them said he was completely mad, stick to what you know. But Richard doesn't quite think like that. So he was like, well, look, guys, if I can protect the downside, then we stand to lose nothing. Nobody will lose their job. We keep our record company. Now, as it just so happens, the record company was worth about 30 million, and a Boeing 747 passenger airline would cost him about 30 million. So if he was going to buy this plane, or at least bet the farm to lease this plane, he stood to lose everything, right? So basically, he got hold of a directory. And he sat down 9 to 5. I think he sat there for like 1 or 2 weeks, literally on the phone to everybody at the company Boeing that make these planes. And eventually he got hold of someone that agreed that he could hire a jet for 12 months. Okay, so instead of betting the farm and putting everyone's job at risk, he could hand it back and then no one would lose their jobs. So he could play at aviation. Now, obviously, he would have some costs involved, but, he didn't have to kind of bet everything he owned. And with what we do, there's kind of very, very little costs involved, right? Especially if we don't have if you have your own business and you want to put that on the front page of Google, obviously reducing your marketing costs is going to kind of put you in a winning streak. But if you want to guarantee your business, then go and advertise something like drop shipping, like e-commerce or affiliate marketing or something like that, where you don't have to spend a single penny. You can get all this traffic coming in. You don't have to bet the farm. In fact, there will be some costs involved, but pretty much hardly any, right? And then you guarantee your success, because if that one product that you're promoting over here doesn't quite work, you haven't put all your money into Facebook ads and expensive funnels and things like that. You've just got some free ads on the front page of Google and you can see what's working. You can see what it isn't. And once you get in front of some of the products like I've shown you, you can make serious money. So that is how you can literally guarantee your success by utilizing free ads in the carousel. Now you're probably thinking, okay, Paul, but how do I actually get those free ads? Well, funny you should say that, because I actually recently hopped on a call with Mike Filsaime. Now let's see if I can find that screenshot again. I'll actually show you. Because what you'll notice here from this screenshot is you'll see that we ranking for Groove Pages. Now, Mike Filsaime is the co-owner of Groove Digital, and they've got Groove Pages, Groove Funnels. They've got all these products coming out this year, like big explosion. And as a result, every time he was logging in, he was seeing my face. So he basically got to know me before I got to know him. I mean, I knew who he was, obviously, because he's like one of the biggest software developers in our industry. But he was seeing my face every time he was logging in. So I got to know his team, I got to know him. And then recently we've been working together and we've become friends, like incredible. And that's all as a result of this, right? So as a result, he asked me, he said, like, Paul, can you come and show my audience how you get this? He said, because this is incredible. He said, I've never quite seen anything like this. He said, how do you actually do this? And I said, well, I've actually got a simple 5-step formula. I can take your entire audience through that formula so that they can go and implement it straight away. So we actually recorded it, and I'm making that available. We're actually streaming that for a very short period of time. We're actually going to be streaming that for free, so you can actually go and watch it. And there is actually a replay as well. So when you register, if you don't want to watch it right now, I'll send you a replay. So, obviously, I'm not going to make you go and watch it live. It's a recording that you can watch streamed live, or you can get the replay if you want to watch it that way, right? So I'll put the link on the screen. And yeah, I know this is going to blow your socks off, because when I've actually shown people this, they go crazy. Okay, so yeah, the link's on the screen, the link's in the description. And if you're seeing this now, I would go and check just to see if that's still available, because we will be taking it down soon. So that's it from me today. I'll see you in the next video.